Premier. Why, Acting Premier, did the total investment in Ontario venture capital funds fall from $1.5 billion in 2000 to just $88 million in 2008?
Minister of Research and Innovation.
Minister. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I've been very proud of the leadership that our government's taken in terms of access to venture capital. Due to the downturn in the economy, it's been one part of the investment equation, which is the government's come to the table with two major funds. One, the Ontario Venture Capital Fund. It was launched in 2008 as a fund of funds whereby investors have pooled their capital. Investments are made in a range of venture capital and other private equity funds, and these underlying funds in turn make investments in companies. We went out and partnered with the private sector in order to put together this fund of funds, and as I shared with the Leader of the Opposition, right now we've publicly announced 3 fund commitments and made 2 direct investments totaling almost $60 million, and I'm pleased to say that the fund manager is currently conducting due diligence on a number of potential investments.
Thank you. Supplementary.
The minister's really got to start listening to these questions. Things have gotten worse since 2008, Speaker. Reports for the first 3 quarters of 2009 reveal that Ontario has fallen even further to just $29 million in investment from venture capital funds. Dalton McGuinty's initial plan to cancel Ontario PC tax credits is not the answer. It is hurting us. His next plan of reverse Reagan investments in multi-billion-dollar sweetheart deals with a foreign company isn't working either. $29 million in total is proof that homegrown investors in homegrown companies have given up. Why did you scrap an Ontario PC plan that worked for McGuinty Liberal plans that don't?
Mr. Speaker, as Minister of Research and Innovation, I have the privilege to meet with the investment community on a regular basis, and I hear nothing but praise from the venture capital community and from the investment community in our province for the 2 funds that we put together, the Fund of Funds and the Emerging Technology Fund. Let me share with the honourable member a quote from the National Post, probably a paper that he enjoys reading. Rick Segal, founder and CEO of Fixmo, had this to say: "Canada is the best place on the planet to start a business. The government programs available to entrepreneurs in Canada are amazing and give us a competitive advantage." And he was speaking about the type of programming that's come forward, the Ontario Emerging Technologies Fund and the Ontario Venture Capital Fund, which right now, Mr. Speaker, as I've shared, has already announced a number of investments and is in the process of meeting with other potential investors as we move forward.
Member for Beaches East York.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Community and Social